We used to be a little village, self-contained village. After the war, 39-45 war, they needed more houses. The soldiers came home, married. They needed more houses, you see. So St Helens bought this area, you see. And now it's part of St Helens. It didn't used to be until the 1950s. And when they did that, they knocked a lot of the old houses down. These sort of houses were knocked down and they built new ones.
Before the Industrial Revolution, as you said, people were living here. What
they
did for live? They work where?
They were farming.
Oh, farming.
Mainly farming. Yeah. But then they were making nails. You know, nails. That was one thing, and the women were weavers.
They closed it as a school in 1978. At that particular time, we were asked if we wanted to keep the building. And we could keep the building providing we used it for social, educational and religious purposes, which is a thing we have done. And we put a small display up to show you quite what we run in this building for the community.
Singing, dancing, singing, art club and the craft club, and the band, music society, and that's what we do at the moment.
You said it was a marvellous company. You mean
well,
it was like
if you ask any of these people that work for Pilkingtons, they will all say what a good company it was. A massive company within St Helens. Obviously, the float glass and everything that was produced by Pilkingtons. But these are the beneficiaries of the welfare programme, which Pilkington's management set up for the people that work for them.
It's a charitable trust which was set up years ago by the Pilkington family.
Right. Okay. Because I know that in this philanthropy style, sometimes they would say, okay, we will give half if the council meets us halfway, that kind of thing.
That's right, but in this instance, no, it is purely dependent upon the family being prudent in the past and being able to provide the funds now too.
They had a wonderful surgery, didn't they?
Oh yes, it was second to none.
Yourself, you said you devoted how many years of your life to Pilkingtons?
45.
45. Yes. Okay. Yes.
And that's it. You know, that flat drawn process, and the girls used to take the glass off the machine. There was many accidents being cut. It was terrible. I think that's part of the flat drawn process, where the glass used to go up like that instead of that.
What's it called again?
Flat drawn.
Flat drawn.
Yeah. And that's one of the layers.
So the glass is running along there.
That's correct.
What I've learned being here is that the Pilkington factory is staying here for a very, very long time. So talking about the history of the place, it can't be without talking about the input that the factory has on the life of people here, and at the same time of the history of the place. So if you be so kind and tell us a little bit about how being an employee of Pilkington's factory affect or influence your personal history, your family history, your family time that you lived in this area?
I think most families had a member of their family employed by the Pilkington Group that had many. Pilkington Group it had several areas.
My father worked there, my two brothers, another sister and myself all worked for Pilkingtons. When I was 15 and I left school, and my dad went into the welfare office and he asked was there any office jobs, and I started in the warehouse office, and there was cutters, packers, papering girls as they called them, loaders and truckers.
The glass used to come from Pilkington at one end of the factory, which we called raw glass, and then it would work its way to be cut and smoothed and harassed and washed, and then it would go in a furnace.
Is this going to be based on St Helens?
Yes, yes.
St Helens.
Right, should I leave that in?
Yes.
Okay.